Hello, students. This is your makeup video for September 22nd, and we are going to take a look at what we did in class. This makeup video will be useful for you whether you were in class in person on the 22nd or whether you were part of the VLA. We went through mostly the same things in both classes. So once again, we're going to take a look at our PDSA document. So please go to the September 3rd live session and open up your PDSA document. I'm not going to go through the class and school expectations, but we'll take a look at the PDSA together. We're going to go over a little bit about quiz corrections, and then I'm going to go through with you some information for the summative that you're going to do on Wednesday. This is your PDSA document, and we are going to work on the prior to assess column. So you're getting ready to take your assessment. Theoretically, you have done your quiz corrections. You've taken a look at the Pavlov's dog. You've gone through the stuff, the extra stuff that we've done in class. Maybe you've even gone back and looked at some of your notes. So you should be in a slightly different place than you were when you did the check based on your grade for your quiz. Your quiz correction should have been done and turned in on Monday. So for today, this is the 22nd, you are going to assess how you're doing right before you're getting ready to take a summative. So hopefully at this point in time, your levels will be mostly in the green and yellow range with maybe some blue. If you're still in the orange or red, that might be something that you need to go back and review your notes, or even ask somebody in class if they can help you understand. I will be available during the day on Wednesday so that you can email me if you have questions. Go ahead and put in your colors here that go along with the color that matches on the mastery scale. When you have finished with this, then go on over to academic vocabulary and fill in the rest of the go ahead and fill in where you are on your vocabulary with today's date. You should either be doing this on the 22nd or the 23rd. So here is where you would be putting in your dates, I hope. Some of you might still be down here on a few of the words, so your dates might be down in here. If you find that going on, you probably want to go back and take a look at those words over again. Take a few minutes. You may want to pause the video, take a few minutes, and go ahead and finish your PDSA document. Here is the quiz, or I'm sorry, yes, here's the quiz key. So if you would like to, you can take a second here, use the quiz key, and check how you did on your corrections. If you haven't done your corrections, this will let you compare what you did on your quiz to what you should have done and maybe help you see where you made mistakes. If you made a mistake somewhere, it would be really good, especially if you haven't done your corrections yet, it would be really good to go back through your notes and review what's behind each of these parts of your answers. So the identification of the stimulus, how does the signal get to the brain, what does the brain do, and what are the responses. Take a few minutes to do this. Okay, now that you're finished with your quiz and looking at the answers to the quiz, let's go ahead and run through the understanding that you need to have before you do your summative. Here is the summative instruction sheet, and you'll find your summative in your offline assignment for the 23rd. So here's the scenario. Toby was at a petting zoo feeding a zebra. The zebra bit Toby's finger when trying to get the food from Toby's hand. The next year, when at the petting zoo, Toby sees a zebra again. How will his memory of his past experience impact his response to the zebra? Describe the scenario of what happens as he feels the zebra bite. Then describe how Toby might respond when he sees the zebra the next year when visiting the petting zoo. So you're going to go through the same 3 steps that we've been working on. Label your steps for receiving the stimulus and producing a response. Identify what systems are involved, and then there are two options, one for the immediate response and one for the next year at the zoo. So let's go on and take a look at what you will be filling in. This is exactly like what you've been doing on your quiz and the example we did in class. So any place that it says type your answer here, highlight that and just type over top of it. But if you'll type over top, if you'll highlight all of it, then it'll remove that type your answer here. Put your answers in the spaces and think through what you've been doing. Good luck. Hope your test goes well. And remember that this is due on Wednesday at some point during the day. I am available by email for any questions that you might have.